Hey y'all. Oh my god, wait, I already messed up. I apologize. Excuse me. Hey y'all, I wanted to make an Ava Theory. Y'all wanted me to make a Ava Theory video really bad, so I'm here to deliver. 85% out of 100 on the community votes, which is over like 224 people, by the way. Y'all, okay. Y'all have defeated everyday breaking on my channel. Okay. But I'm here to deliver. I apologize if I sound groggy or nasaled, because I've currently come over with a cough, but that doesn't stop me from anything, because I know how to take care of myself. So we're just gonna keep moving. I will try the best I can to hit all sides of the equation, including Ava's mask, Ava's insecurities, Ava's crash out, as some people call it, Ava's talent in correspondence to her actions, traitor perk targeting, biblical connections, and animal symbolisms. I hope you enjoy. And my throat kind of hurts, so just give me some grace. Also, CapCut's back for however much time, so I can excuse not using DaVinci Resolve. Yippee! Ava's mask. When Damon and everyone first meet Ava, she is recognized as this book-smart, relaxed woman who seems to be intelligent about the situation. She appears emotionally prepared. Excuse me. I apologize for stuttering. With this, she takes advantage of Damon's separate ideals from the rest of the Ultimates and pressures him to withhold information, so she has some psychological advantage. This is also how she manages to convince everyone that she had the title of the Ultimate Liar through the prologue and the mock trial. Pardon me. Ava's insecurities. There is one moment in the pharmacy where Ava urges everyone to not look at their watches. When Winona calls out her scanning, she simply tells everyone that she's the ultimate mathlete. As some people begin to laugh at her, Ava shuts down and runs out of the room. As somebody who's had that type of reaction before, not for something like the title, I would know that this is a form of a panic response, some sort of anxiety response. She separated herself. We learn in the aftermath of the trial that Ava was always mocked and bullied for her talent, and she never had the opportunity to change or control it. For once in her life, she wanted to be able to control something. She didn't want her talent. She didn't want the hate. She just wanted to be accepted, and she didn't see Damon or Diana's actions as genuine enough. So TLDR, this teaches us 4 things. Ava had no choice whether or not she wanted to pursue another talent. Ava had no choice for what she wanted in the very beginning of her life, or at least her K through 12 career. Ava has self-esteem issues, and Ava has trust issues. Top that off with her critical thinking skills, and that can boil over fast. Ava's crash out! At the near end of the trial, when the true suspect has been pinpointed, Ava pulls a Leon Coata and crashes the hell out. Like, it's stupid, all over again, but just in another font. Unlike most fangans or the original series, she actually spits out important red herrings in the investigation. By her being present with Damon in investigations, she was able to know everything, including who found what, which is crucial, aside from, like, going to get an alibi from Grace. When Damon solves all of the red herrings, Ava continues to blame him. Blame him for her troubles, her position. She was projecting every sheer bubble of anger in her body on this man. Now, you know how Ava could have won? If all else failed, down to the sheer complexity of timing and forgetting to speak in the blackout? If she never showed Damon and the others the gaming console. Tozu's gachapon is full of seemingly goofy prizes, but they all give an advantage in some way. Ava's gaming console had access to security cameras, which is why she knew how to time the drop of the car battery. Or lithium battery. I forget what kind of battery it is. It's been a second. If she would have never shown off the console to the other Ultimates, she would have won. Undoubtedly. That is my headcanon. She would have been able to convince everyone, barely, with that evidence off alone. Which leads us to Ava's talent and her actions. Mathletes compete in academic competitions in grade school. Math itself is already a hard topic, but to compete with it in and of itself is a feat. Aside from math being a hard subject, understanding math is heavily desirable in STEM and cybersecurity, including IT. In America, which is what Project Eden's Garden takes place in, understanding math, science, and coding is deemed socially acceptable. I would know. I'm an American, and I'm pursuing art communications. My position is nowhere near necessarily socially acceptable, but is that going to stop me? Hell no. Oh, my phone is closing on me. Some of Ava's behaviors could stem from wanting to deviate from a socially acceptable career, but she was forced to compete, or knew nothing else but to mathematically compete. Part of my headcanon a little bit. Mathletes are also sub-archetypes of nerd archetypes in the 90s to early 2000s. Nerds were also bullied, ostracized, and alienated heavily in the 90s to early 2000s, mostly in animation and media influences, as well as reality TV. Same with Ava. So, like, think of like Danny Phantom. Think of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Think of Clone High. Think of all of those things. Like, think of Powerpuff Girls, season 1. All of those things. Ava had no choice of anything to begin with, down to the person she was before execution and before the game. You cannot tell me otherwise unless we get more information in future chapters. I'm locked in right now, despite all my rage. Trader prick targeting. In the events of chapter 1, there could have been 3 outcomes. Well, really 4. I put 4 bullet points, so I'm just going to say 4. And for ease, I'd call this the Ava dies no matter what theory, aka, excuse me for 1 second, EDNMW, which would be one of these 4 things. Number 1, if Eva took the traitor perk and didn't use it, she'd die. Number 2, if Eva didn't kill Wolfgang, but killed somebody else, she'd still be a prime target and get found anyway, because how are you going to compete with the ultimate lawyer? I hate to say it. Not only is he the oldest in the cast, but he is the ultimate lawyer and went to college before he turned 18. Or 17, I think, even. You're not defeating, bro. If she didn't take the traitor perk and Wolfgang never died, he'd still use his age and moral standing to frame Ava. Because he loves dogging on people. Wolf in sheep's clothing self. And number 4, if someone else took the traitor perk, Ava would have been a prime target because she tried to make a fake title for herself that would automatically put people off, be like, yo, I don't want to be around this person. What if they could kill us later or compromise us at trial? And just kill them anyway. Ava probably knew after lying about her talent that she'd be on everyone's hit list, hence what I listed earlier. She isolated herself to feel better and safer. Now for something I'm not too confident in, but I did some research on for a good 20 minutes-ish, 10 to 20 minutes, did a little bit of browsing. Biblical connections. Project Eden's Garden has a ton of Bible symbolisms and sub-themes. I won't go too deep into it because I briefly noted on it in my animal symbolism theory videos already, so I'll go surface level. Here's some food for thought. Tozu, aka Baphomet, or Satan in this instance, pushed Eva to commit the first sin, eating the apple, aka beginning the killing game. The apple is basically the fruit of sin, hence Snow White. Which, I didn't even think about that. You could say Eva is kind of like a weird reverse analogy of Snow White. Eating the poisoned apple. Ooh, wait, I might be onto something. So basically, the apple is the fruit of sin, reiterating what I said before, making the game iconography a reminder that sin is constantly surrounding you and the other ultimates in the killing game. The official channel has an apple, A lot of the GUI has an apple, specifically a red one. And a lot of arts, which I think I'll have throughout the video, is a red apple. AKA the apple from the tree of life, or however it's called. Some people might call this crazy, but here we go. Damon is Adam and Ava is Eve. It's there and it's obvious, and you cannot tell me otherwise without evidence. I need clear evidence if you want to tell me no. Anyway, Tozu is the serpent of the Garden of Eden who convinced Ava, aka Eve in this instance, to eat from the tree, aka take the traitor perk. Temptation. Eve, Ava, knew she would die if she ate from the tree, aka if she took the traitor perk and decided to kill. Which she did, and got executed. So she was gonna die no matter what, unfortunately. In PEG, of course, because I don't want the YouTubian feds to be on me. The tree grows stronger since Eve, aka Ava's death, which means more fruits are able to grow. And I didn't put any note aside from that bullet point, but you could kind of interpret that as all of the surviving people grow stronger, or their wits grow bigger from seeing the true stakes of the killing game. Adam, Damon, also ate from the fruit, or from the tree. And both Adam and Eve got punished by God. So, I don't know if that means Damon will get punished, or they do a Makoto and try to execute him, or if it's gonna be more or less like a metaphorical thing where because he decided to put his trust in Eva, despite what he said about not wanting to trust others, he's psychologically, like, gonna get hit from that. Like, he's gonna psychologically hit himself a lot for unknowingly doing that. And now, animal symbolism. I have 2 entire videos in this that will be in the description below, so I'm just gonna breeze over it. American crows are omnivores and ground foragers according to the All About Birds website. Ava foraged for a ton of items, including going through people's dorms. Excuse me. Most crows aren't scavengers. Crows know how to follow and steal food from other birds, aka Eva understood due to the dorms being unlocked that she could just go into another person's dorm and steal their stuff. That's how she got the taser and pre-fired it. Crows also know how to use tools, both from the wild and man-made tools. It's been, like, scientifically proven. Look it up if you dare. I'm correct, and I know I am. And I know video essays are normally, like, excuse me, 22 to, like, 8 hours. Well, no, a retrospective is, like, 3 to 8 hours long. A video essay is, like, 22 minutes to an hour and a half long, if not 2 hours. So, I don't even know what to call this. I'm still going to call it a video analysis because I said so. And I've played these games before. I've been on this platform since 2017. I've seen a lot of the shifts. But, that's all from my script. So, thank y'all again. And I'm probably gonna run this back later and hear my voice and be like, ew, why did I sound like that? But, I try to be real with y'all. I'm just as human as the rest of you. We got lives going on. Bugs have been going around, so not only did I have a stomach bug at some point and did not want to work on anything, but now I had a minor cough, so we'll be alright. I've played these games before. And so yeah, thank you so much for everything. My previous videos will be in the description. When it comes to Eden's Garden, I'll have a playlist in there. And in terms of Eden's Garden stuff, since it seems like my channel is having a huge push with that, I do not know what kind of video with Eden's I'm gonna make next. So, sorry to disappoint, but I will be making another Daybreak video after this video when it gets uploaded Friday. And if you like to hear me talk, that does have me talking. So you're good. You're perfectly fine. Don't worry. Don't be like, oh, unsubscribe. Freaking YouTube apocalypse. No! We'll be fine. I do minor variety. I like doing what I like, so I'm going to do what I like. Excuse me. But if I were to do another Eden's Garden video, I could do another analysis, but a lot of people, at least from what I heard from my own comments, are already doing some analysis videos. I'm not gonna make one on Kai because I can see 19 billion people in the Eden's Garden community already making ones on Kai. I've probably already seen one on Wolfgang. There's probably some who touch on Diana a lot, so I was just gonna take the hit and do Ava. I could do Damon, but that's a big if. That would also mean that's a lot to go through. So just for the sake of time, this is probably gonna be it for right now. Unless y'all have any other suggestions, or if you want to see my tier list of Eden's Garden characters, that's easy and simple, and I can make it really fun for you guys. So just tell me what you like down below. Tell me what you agree with. Tell me what else you think is important to Ava's structure. I hope I got at least most of the stuff. And yeah, y'all stay creative. Love y'all. Peace. You have a reason for being on this earth. You can flourish no matter what. Take care of yourselves.